What if the only thing standing between you and success is your perspective? You feel like you're far behind, like nothing is working, like you're not even close. But the truth is, you're much closer than you think. The progress you're ignoring, the effort you're underestimating, and the consistency you're building are all quietly moving you forward. The difference between those who make it and those who quit is simple. They recognize this moment and keep going. Today, we will talk about you're closer to success than you think. 1. Progress is happening even if you don't see it. One of the biggest reasons people feel far from success is because they don't see immediate results. But progress is often invisible in the beginning. The effort you put in today may not show results tomorrow, but it is building something beneath the surface. Skills are developing, discipline is forming, and experience is accumulating. Just because you don't see visible success yet doesn't mean you're not moving forward. Many people quit during this phase, not realizing they are closer than they think. Progress is like planting seeds. You don't see growth immediately, but with time and consistency, results appear. Trusting this unseen phase is what separates those who succeed from those who quit too early. The process may feel slow, but slow progress is still progress, and it always compounds. 2. Small wins are adding up. Success is not built in one big moment. It is built through small, consistent wins. Every task you complete, every habit you improve, and every step you take contributes to a bigger result. These small wins may feel insignificant, but over time, they compound into meaningful progress. Most people overlook them and focus only on big achievements, which makes them feel stuck. When you start recognizing and valuing small wins, you realize how much progress you've actually made. These wins build confidence, reinforce discipline, and create momentum that carries you forward even when motivation fades. Over time, what once felt small becomes the foundation of something much bigger and more powerful. 3. You've already come a long way. You often forget how far you've come because you're too focused on where you want to go. Think about where you started, your mindset, your habits, your knowledge. You are not the same person anymore. Growth happens gradually, so it's easy to overlook. But every challenge you've faced and every lesson you've learned has moved you forward. Reflecting on your past progress helps you build confidence and appreciate your journey. When you recognize your growth, you realize that success is not distant. It is already unfolding step by step. Looking back also reminds you that you have already overcome difficulties before, which means you are capable of overcoming what comes next. 4. Challenges mean you're growing. Difficulties are not signs of failure. They are signs of growth. When things feel hard, it means you are pushing beyond your comfort zone and developing new skills. Most people interpret challenges as reasons to quit, but in reality, they are part of the process. Every obstacle teaches you something valuable and prepares you for the next level. Challenges build resilience, patience, and strength. Instead of avoiding them, embracing them allows you to grow faster and become capable of handling bigger opportunities in the future. 5. You're learning what doesn't work. Failure is often misunderstood. It's not the opposite of success, it's part of it. Every mistake you make teaches you what doesn't work, bringing you one step closer to what does. People who succeed are not those who never fail, but those who learn quickly and keep adjusting. Each failure removes a wrong path and sharpens your direction. When you treat every setback as valuable feedback, you turn mistakes into progress. This mindset shift allows you to move forward faster and with more clarity. Over time, these lessons become your advantage, helping you avoid repeating the same mistakes and guiding you toward better decisions. 6. So your mindset is shifting. Success begins in the mind before it appears in reality. If you're starting to think differently, more focused, more disciplined, more growth-oriented, that's a major sign of progress. Your mindset shapes your actions, and your actions create your results. Even small shifts in thinking can lead to big changes over time. When you begin to believe in improvement, take responsibility, and focus on solutions instead of problems, you are already moving closer to success. A strong mindset allows you to stay consistent even during difficult times. It also helps you remain optimistic, focused, and determined when others might give up. 7. You're building discipline. Discipline is one of the strongest indicators that you are getting closer to success. And it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. Every time you choose effort over comfort, you strengthen your discipline. This consistency builds momentum, making it easier to keep going. Many people rely on motivation, but discipline creates long-term success. The more disciplined you become, the less you depend on feelings, and the more you rely on action, which brings consistent progress. Over time, discipline becomes part of your identity, making success feel more natural and achievable. 8. You're taking action. Even if it's small, action is what separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck. Even small actions matter. Sending one email, learning one concept, or improving one habit may not seem like much, but these actions add up over time. Now, progress doesn't require huge leaps. It requires consistent movement. The fact that you are taking action, even in small ways, means you are ahead of those who are still waiting or overthinking. Each action builds confidence and creates opportunities that would not exist otherwise. Small actions repeated daily eventually lead to significant breakthroughs. 9. You haven't quit yet. One of the biggest reasons people fail is simply because they quit too early. The fact that you are still going, still trying, and still thinking about improving means you are already ahead of many others. Persistence is powerful. Success often comes just after the point where most people give up. By continuing, even when it's difficult, you increase your chances of success dramatically. Staying consistent, even when progress feels slow, is what eventually leads to breakthroughs. The longer you stay committed, the closer you move toward results that once felt out of reach. There will be moments when progress feels invisible and effort seems unrewarded, but that is often where growth is happening beneath the surface. Those who keep going during these phases build the strength and resilience needed for success. 10. You're one decision away. Sometimes the difference between where you are and where you want to be comes down to one decision. One bold move, one new habit, or one change in direction can shift everything. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Small, intentional decisions made consistently can create massive change. The opportunity to move forward is always available. You just have to take it. You are not as far away as you think. You may just be one decision away from a breakthrough that changes everything. That one decision taken at the right moment can completely redefine your path and accelerate your progress. What holds most people back is not a lack of opportunity, but hesitation. Overthinking delays action, and delay keeps you stuck. When you decide to act, even without perfect conditions, you create momentum that leads to more opportunities. Success isn't always loud or obvious. It's built in the quiet moments, the small wins, and the days you choose not to give up. If you've made it this far, you're already closer than most people ever get. Keep going, stay consistent, and trust the process. And if this opened your eyes, make sure to like and subscribe for more content that helps you level up your mindset and your life.